Okay, guys, so it seems we need to go over a few things. So, this person is clearly very new to how things work when transitioning from one OS to another, and it kind of shows. He's basically trying to compare as much as he can without actually knowing how Microsoft does anything. Once upon a time, when I was transitioning from Windows 7 to Windows 8, this is before you all even heard of Windows 8 at this point or realized what it looked like before it became all Metro and all this other crap. There was Windows 8 pre Milestone 1. So, right here, this is Windows 8 pre Milestone 1, and it's definitely pretty interesting because it's basically just Windows 7 with the new desktop. That's it. So it had Windows 7 branding in it. It used the Windows 7 name, but it was beyond the current build number of Windows 7. And it had quite a few changes in it, a lot of cool stuff, but it wasn't even close to being final. Okay? That was pre milestone 1 of Windows 8. Now I was there. Okay? Now, pre milestone, I believe, 2 was when things started to take a different type of turn. Let's do this, okay? So, pre milestone 2, I got to find a proper picture here. There it is. This is pre milestone 2. So, let's go over what changed. They added your user profile name, they added a new background, everything you can think of right here. So, they started transitioning to Microsoft's pre release Windows operating system, unauthorized use of whatever, blah, blah, blah. Please do not share our work. All right, so changes were finally starting to happen. Pre milestone 3. Well, that's a different story. I don't think we ever really got pre milestone 3, but it had a lot of really cool stuff in it. I think, was this it right here? Yeah, I think this was, no, that was the same build. Anyway, as Windows 8 evolved, more and more, it became more like the OS that you guys knew, that everybody complained about, that everybody whined about. And as leaks went on and on and on and on, it started getting what we had in the end. So things changed over time. Now, if you guys were there from the transition of Windows Vista to Windows 7, it happened the same exact way. Let's actually use Google for this because Google has higher resolution images. Okay, so Windows 7 pre milestone. I think I messed that up. Mindstone? No, 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 no. Milestone 1. You're not going to believe your eyes. This was it. Right here. It looked exactly like Vista. It acted like Vista. It said it was Vista. And we really didn't see a change, I believe, until 3. Yeah, this is when it finally started to change right here. So this is pre-beta 6801. So right up until that point is when everything changed. This is what Windows 7 became. So it went from looking like Vista 1 builds to completely looking different the next build. Same thing goes for Windows XP to Windows Vista. That was several thousand changes, several thousand desktop environments. You would not believe. Windows Longhorn. Now, Windows Longhorn had so many iterations, it was ridiculous. And most of them the public never even knew about or cared about because it wasn't that big of a thing back then to transition, right? This was the login screen, you know? And there was just so many changes. I mean, can you imagine if this was Vista? I think a lot more people would enjoy this. So there was a transition period where this was going to be Vista. Okay? Still, Windows XP Tour, you can see all this stuff, right? And they became a halfway point where all of a sudden Windows transitioned to this. Windows Longhorn Arrow ecosystem prototype. Yeah, they went hardcore with Arrow. At this point, milestone 7 or 8, I believe, it transitioned into what you would know as Vista. So it kept getting stranger and stranger. Ooh, wow. So here is a really, really good detailed look. And yeah, Longhorn, it just kept evolving and changing. So if anybody's doubting on Windows 11, I need you guys to understand one thing. This is how Microsoft's always done it. This is how Microsoft will always do it. When going from Windows 2000 to Windows XP, halfway between the milestones, it just shifted gears like you would not believe. And honestly, I still think Windows Vista should have ended up looking exactly like this. M4 build. It was beautiful, Longhorn XP professional. It was fast, it was smooth, it was light as butter, and it was everything that we wanted. Okay? So for any of you that have doubt out there, I'm going to repeat one more time. This is how Microsoft has always done it. They will always surprise you. Okay? For those of us who've actually been there since the beginning, since testing every operating system, testing every iteration, we have seen things you will not believe. So don't be judging, don't be doubting. This is just Microsoft. This is the beginning of Windows 11. It's going to change. It's going to look different over time. It's not going to be what you expect in the end.